Hey Crush, here's your Tuesday video. So I'm gonna go over a couple things in the warm-up really quick. We're using some bands in the warm-up. I just wanna talk about those really fast. Remember, 11th, Izzy's Barbecue, the sign-up sheet over here, and the Crush outing, the Crush golf outing will be the day after. I'm sorry, Izzy's Barbecue's on the 10th, Crush outing on the 11th. So the warm-up today, we have a couple pieces with the band. Using the bands, we probably should use them more often, but bands are a great way for strength and a great way to warm up. The first thing we're gonna do is a pull apart. So I'm gonna talk about these really quick. So a pull apart's not just standing here and just pulling it, you know, bang, 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 knocking it out really fast. The pull apart, one of the intents of the pull apart is to open up and close the scapula, your shoulder blades. So when you do a banded pull apart properly, you wanna have a reaching forward. I'm not bending forward. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reach forward and trying to open up and put some space between my shoulder blades. Trying to really open those up. So when I'm forward, I'm trying to reach forward by opening those up, and then as I close back, I'm gonna close up and tighten up those shoulder blades. Think about like maybe there's a pencil back there trying to like squeeze that together at the back. So when you do a good banded pull apart, you should have, not only should the band be always tense at the front, but I'm gonna reach forward and then pull it apart. Reach forward, pull it apart. Reach forward, pull it apart. So you see I'm trying to open up the scapula and close the scapula. It's a great way to build that shoulder girdle strength, that strength back there. A lot of us don't ever work on that, so this is a great time to work on that. So don't just go out there and bang, 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 bang. Second, for the kind of the strength portion of it, if we kind of always keep some tension on the band, if we never let it go limp in the middle, that also kind of works with the strength, makes it more effective. So as I'm pulling it apart, I'm reaching forward. I don't really care how close my hands get. My shoulder blades don't really open up that much more when I do that. What opens up my shoulder blades is that reaching forward opens up those shoulder blades. So as I do this, the band's always gonna have some tension. I'm gonna pull it apart. I'm gonna keep the tension on there, pull it apart, open and close those shoulder blades. That's a good banded pull apart. Try to practice that today. The second part is banded strict press overhead. So I'm gonna take this band, I'm gonna step on it with my heel. So now it's behind me, it's on my heel, or biased towards the heel of my foot. I'm gonna bring the band in behind me, and I'm gonna press overhead. Notice I'm pressing overhead, using my shoulder to get that band overhead, not my elbow or not my triceps. I'm not doing a tricep press. I'm not doing a tricep extension. I'm bringing my elbow down, pressing overhead. And the band's behind me. I'm not worried about it. It's not coming around my arm or something funky like this where my arm's in between the band. The band is completely behind me. It's just a good solid press to kind of warm up those shoulders for the overhead squats today. Yesterday's video, I quickly talked in Olympic lifting about the benefits of Olympic lifting and the 10 general physical skills, which are what is written back there. If you don't know, those are the 10 general physical skills, how you get better at being overall fit. You know, there's definitely some programs out there that you go and you work out for 45, 50 minutes, and they work at that great time domain. They're really good at building some stamina. The difference between stamina and endurance. Stamina is your aerobic capacity, your respiratory capacity at going long distances. Your stamina is muscle stamina. Or I'm sorry, stamina is the respiratory long, and then endurance is muscle endurance. So muscle endurance meaning in a Tabata push-ups like we did last week, how many push-ups can you do? What's your muscle endurance of your pecs and your triceps in that case? We're gonna do overhead squats today. Overhead squats are great for strength, power, coordination, flexibility, agility. Just naming off a bunch of them back there. As far as overall well-rounded movement, overhead squats are great for that. That's why we do overhead squats. I know they're tough, I know they're hard, but if they're hard and they're tough, doesn't that mean you might need to improve on them? There might be some weaknesses in your 10 general physical skills, your overall strength. Possibly, that might be a good reason to do them. So we're gonna take 8 minutes to warm up to a starting weight for your overhead squats, and we're gonna do 5 sets of 5 at that weight, performing 1 set every 2 minutes. You might be able to get pretty heavy and do 5 sets of 5 at that weight. Maybe you're still getting better at overhead squats, so you're gonna have a lighter weight and do that for 5 sets. But we'll warm up and they'll do that. Then we'll do Nancy, 5 rounds of 400-meter run, 15 overhead squats at 95-65. It's a girl benchmark workout, pretty straightforward. Should take you no more than 20 minutes. I think there's some people in here that get really close to 10, which are 12, which is amazing. But that is your workout for Tuesday. Have a good Tuesday.